Welcome Clashers, Halo Okraheads here. We are talking about the Hero Charge. I like this strategy. This is a Hero Charge, Town Hall 10, 3-star attacks using the straight La Loon, and you got some baby dragons and some funneling troops as well. So with this Hero Charge, what are you after? This is light on the clan castle. So there's no bowlers in the clan castles. You're not bringing Valkyries, no bowlers. The goal is to take down the enemy queen and one air defense. You're not going for the Inferno Towers. Yes, this is a poor base design. I've already talked about it. Don't get on me for this, guys. You got to still know how to take down these poor base designs, trophy bases, whatever you call them. So the goal here, the king did get stuck on a wall. Unfortunate, but it doesn't matter. The queen took down the air defense. The king's going to get the enemy queen, and there is the hero charge. Now, in some of these hero charges, you can actually maybe bring a giant or two if you want to keep him up longer. If, say, you want to get to more bases. Not more bases, more structures in here. But here comes the La Loon portion as we speak. Look at this. Now, the danger of these ring-type bases. Now, I will give the ring-type bases this credit. For the La Loon portion, it can be very difficult to get your loons inside the core. You can tell all his loons are circling around the base, and that can be very dangerous. It's actually not, if you want to get them into the core, you don't kind of start at, say, you kind of start not at clockwise, but kind of in the middle. So you'll start at the second air defense probably to create the funnel for your first loons to go into the core, if that makes sense. I'll try to point it out. I think I have another ring type base, but you can tell this base was demolished. Not too many troops were remaining. A couple mistakes with some of the haste and not getting that funnel into the core. Again, another danger part of this attack. But he's got enough cleanup troops and enough time to take it down. So this hero charge worked out well, and I really like the hero charge if you can do it. Not all bases you can do the hero charge, but if the base is easy for it, then you do it for sure. So on this type of base, what are you going after? Well, you got to get the CC, and you're gonna have to get the enemy queen. Now, this is very dicey. I don't think he's even gonna get the enemy queen on this attack. I don't think he even gets down there. So this main attack is really just going after the CC, and even just taking down the CC, which is a strong CC. You got a baby dragon in there, some loons, and I forget what else was in there, probably archers. The goal is to get those air defenses. Is the queen going to be able to get it? And I believe she's going to get those air defenses because, again, these ring-type trophy bases are not the best. Why? Look at this hero charge. They're taking out 2 air defenses and all that northern structures because the base is so circumference-wise, like all those southern units, defensive structures in the south, they're not doing anything and helping out the north. So here comes in the loon portion, and the queen and the hound. So this is what I'm talking about. You see this air defense. Now those loons are not going to they're going to circle around the Inferno Towers. Luckily, he had a couple. Either save loons to bring them into the Inferno Towers with a haste, or you're going to have to create the funnel a little better because you can tell they're just circling around. And if there are expos in the core, if it was a harder ring type base, it could actually pose a big threat for your loons because you can tell, look, it's kind of hard to create that funnel. But doesn't even worry about the queen. Why? The queen will drop instantaneously. He's got like at least 20 loons left maybe. So many loons, so much power. The queen is not even taken, but it doesn't matter. There goes the loons right on the queen. It's over. Plenty of time left. Now, the danger, he did drop all those loons at the beginning. That was a danger. I mean, towards the end, he didn't save like 1 or 2 for cleanup, and he could have. Time could have been a factor if for whatever reason he didn't have enough pups. But you can tell this hero charge is really cool stuff. I like it a lot if you can use it. You gotta, again, when you're considering Town Hall 10 these air attacks, you want to make sure you bring as many loons as possible. They're the OP unit, not hounds, not ground units, loons, okay? So just consider that when you're taking on these bases. So try to bring the most minimal kill squad you can to get the objectives down. If for whatever reason you need more kill squad, well, obviously you have to make sure you get the objectives you want. either an Inferno Tower, Air Defense, Queen, CC, things like that. So the bigger the kill squad, you're going to obviously have to get down a bigger portion of the base. Here is the Lure of the Clan Castle, and you can tell on this one what a unique attack here. So he's using the Golem. It's still considered, I think, a hero charge. There's no really a kill squad, no boulders or anything like that. So the Golem is tanking for the kill squad. I mean, for the Queen to kill the CC, and the Queen's gonna get that air defense down, and I think he intended to have the Queen go to that Inferno Tower. And if the Queen had just stepped in with her ability, she would have taken down the Inferno Tower. A very smart attack. It just didn't go her way. The unfortunate kind of AI movement. It was there. The funnel was there. Just, you know, that one tile space makes a difference. But it's okay. So this is the King's purpose now is to take down the other air defense and the enemy Queen. Now, if you can't get down the other air defense, that's okay. The enemy Queen is obviously very important. The Queen will go down. Look at that. Perfect funnel. And you can tell at the very beginning of this raid, he was very slow with the funneling. He should have, you know, he lured the Clan Castle a little late, and he's going to run out of time to get the 3-star at the end. But you can tell these ring type bases are really poorly, badly, and terribly base designed. Don't ever use these guys. If you're using these, get out. There's so many bases. Just watch, watch some, some of the better clans. You just copy some of their bases, okay? I'm gonna do a whole base design videos, so don't worry about that. I'll tell you some good bases, bad bases, things like that. So there is the funneling coming in. You can tell he only had a couple loons going to the core. Again, it can be very difficult on these ring type bases to get loons in the core, but just imagine he had that loon. He did waste one loon at the beginning of the raid. If he had it left over, he would have had those extra pups, and I think it might have been just enough to get that 3-star because he's just gonna run out of time here. But the hero charge is so powerful, and you can use it with different units. Again, you don't have to bring bowlers. You can just bring, giants, or you could bring a golem to protect the Queen so she'll get an objective down, and use your King to get the Queen, things like that. So just be creative. Every base is different, so just bring the troops needed, but try to bring, as I said before, the most you can for the loon portion. You want a lot of loons in your attacks. Now this base, this is another Queen charge, hero charge, with just a golem for tanking, no bowlers. And the reason he's doing this, why? He's got a lot of things in the core. He actually could have brought bowlers, and they probably would have done well. I think bowlers here would have actually been a little bit better than just the hero charge. But unfortunate, look, the Queen is going to step around. Even though, look, it's funneled. I think she should have stepped in to take down the gold storage, but she went around to that outside perimeter. Unfortunate. If she had stepped in, she would have at least gotten down the air defense, I think, but that golem actually probably would have stopped her in her tracks. So I guess he needed really bowlers in the Clan Castle. I'm going to let this play through on double time just to let you realize, even with a bad kill squad, a hero charge, this base almost goes down. You can tell loons are really powerful, and he did a really great job of trying to recover and try to get that 3-star, but the heroes didn't really do enough work. That air defense was not taken down. So anyways, guys, you've got to try the hero charge on the bases that require it. Okay, my friends, that is the way to go. Here's the Lure of the Clan Castle. Typical Clan Castle. Got some loons in there. Got a baby dragon. I would not be rocking any golems these days. Golems are not where it is because people are bringing in air portion. This is at Town Hall 10. Even Town Hall 9, tons of air portion. So on this base, why is he using a Queen Walk? This is a ground attack. I understand this. But the reason why, you'll find out pretty shortly. Terrible base design, by the way. Everything's in the core. So one jump connects both of those Inferno Towers. One jump. So now all he has to do is drop the Valkyries, the Queen walk in, the funnel is there, and there you go. 3-star is going to be inevitable. And look at that. What's on the back end, my friends? Those are loons on the back end to take down those perimeter structures. King on the opposite side to take down the enemy Queen with some wall breakers. He did fail on the wall breakers. That's unfortunate, but doesn't matter. The King's going to break through the wall, take down the Queen and that air defense, and then that means all those defensive structures to the north are going to be loonable. That could be a new word. Loonable. They're loonable, my friends. And so there you go. 3-star. Ooh, look at that. Look at that beauty. using a bowler to take down that air defense. So if you ever see that in a base where it's bowlerized, bowlerable, now I'm getting too crazy. Lunable and bowlerable doesn't count. Lunable sounds better. You can do that. Remember, the bowlers, they have that stone that goes a couple spaces, so you can take down a number of defensive units. There you go, guys. 3-star attack. So hero charges, make sure to get the enemy queen down if possible. Release the CC, but try the hero charge. I think it'll go well for you on these Laloon portions, because I have been finding that less kill squad is actually better for the Laloon portion. So bear that in mind going forward. Guys, thanks again for watching. Appreciate it. See you next time. Halo.